Hey, welcome back everyone. I am currently in New Jersey. Just got a call for an Angel flight. Apparently there's a young kid who is in Dallas, got rushed to Dallas a couple of days ago for some sort of a health concern. Now the kid is released and needs to get home. Unfortunately, this kid can't fly commercial. Headed to Dallas now to pick up the family, bring them home to New Jersey. If it's not too late, I'll probably come back tonight. Otherwise, if I'm tired or it's just simply too late, maybe I'll do it tomorrow morning. We're gonna play that part by ear. I always love to fly, but when we're flying for a good cause like this, it makes it even better. Stick around and I'll get the pre-flight done and come back with you. All right, welcome back everyone. We are done with the external pre-flight. Now it's time to get the plane ready to go. First of all, we've got to do our initialization. We've got our databases complete. Our payload is just 2 people, average is 200, weight is about 85. We'll sync the fuel on board and we're good there. Let's take a look at our flight plan yet again. All right, so let's enter our flight plan. Right now the iPad's not cooperating. This is not the first time, but it's really no big deal. So for right now, we're gonna put in our destination.
A few moments later.
The departure time looks like it's going to be, I would say, in about 15 minutes. We're gonna cruise up to 450 is what we filed for. We'll do a more aggressive descent. We'll use 14. We'll get the weather, runway, takeoff, and then let's get our ATIS.
Monmouth Executive Airport. Automated weather observation. 0015. Zulu. Wind 19er. 0 at 04. Visibility 5. Mist. Sky condition broken 6,000. Temperature 06 Celsius. Dew point 06 Celsius. Altimeter 2978.
2978 set 3 times. All right, before we call for clearance, we will check our warnings.
Aft baggage smoke. Aft baggage smoke. Left engine fire. Right engine fire. Forward baggage smoke.
Landing gear. Angle of attack. Great. There we go. Overspeed. Anti-skid. We're going to look at our annunciators all the way down. We're good. Radar altimeter up to 50. And we'll check our rudder bias. There we go. And our initialization is complete. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to call over to clearance. Good evening, clearance. Citation 39er Sierra Sierra. Looking to pick up the clearance to Dallas.
39 Sierra Sierra, I do a full route clearance to Rebel Advise, ready to copy.
Ready to copy 39 Sierra Sierra.
39 Sierra Sierra, clear to Kilo Delta Alpha.
A few moments later.
39 Sierra Sierra, read back is correct, hold release, and just advise on number 1 for departure with your departing runway.
All right, we'll advise when we're number 1. Thanks so much, 39 Sierra Sierra. 2670, 12647, that's great. All right, so we're going up to 2,000 feet. We've got our flight plan in. 12647 is ready. 2670 is ready. All right, so we are going to get started. Let's get lights on. Good, good. Everything's good. And we're going to go on engine number 1.
Where's the parachute pull?
Right on top.
Okay, cool.
All right, so we are going to push engine number 1, 2 seconds. We're going to wait for N2 to hit 10%. We'll go to flight idle. We want to see ignition. There it is. ITTs are on the rise. And then N1 needs to be moving by the time N2 hits 25%, which it did.
How come you didn't do a pre-flight?
You're such a wise guy. 602. All right, so we've got a good start on engine number 1. Let's go to engine number 2. Okay, there we go. 10%, flight idle. We've got ignition, ITTs are moving, and one is moving.
So I have to act normal because of the cameras?
You don't have to.
Oh.
All right, generator's off, and chock's off.
What's the ceiling?
We are going to 450.
No, what's the ceiling here?
6,000.
Looks like it's foggy.
It does look foggy.
I think it was 6,000.
Well, I'm not saying it, the weather's saying it.
Oh, really?
I'm going to go to my headset. There you are, check, radio check. Okay, and battery. We've got our checks complete. Stand by, let's check my volume as well. My volume is where I'd like it to be.
Okay. Traffic citation, 39er Sierra Sierra, leaving the jet center and taxiing to 14.
Time en route?
Time en route says 3 hours.
Oh, okay.
Stand by. Is this my turn? I really can't see it.
Yeah.
It is.
You're going to go down to 14?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know it's already programmed.
Yeah. Plus
It's already-
the book. I mean, the book says 14. Okay, yeah, engine will warm up. You know, they say when you do your private pilot training, you shouldn't taxi faster than a fast walk.
Right.
And when you think about that, that's ridiculous because it's a mile down to the other end. That's like a 20-minute taxi, right?
That's right.
Nobody, I guess maybe when you're first starting out to get control, but
I think that's definitely true, and I wonder how it differs in different planes.
Traffic, 39er Sierra Sierra, crossing 21 on the ground, Monmouth.
yeah, I mean, if you're renting the plane, 20 minutes to taxi to the runway, 20 minutes back to the hangars.
Right.
It's interesting. Different planes have different sensors that trigger the hobs.
Right.
On a Cirrus, if you keep the alternator off, the hobs won't tick over.
Wow, I hope all my viewers are watching and they're taking
There's a
notes.
trick. If you're renting a Cirrus, keep Alt 1 and Alt 2 off. It'll use a little bit of battery. Then when you're moving, or you're up in the air, then you put your alternators on. That's really when they should start charging you anyway. I mean, it's really a bit of a scam because it doesn't put any wear when you're taxiing on the plane.
Let's go over to
Clearance citation, 39er Sierra Sierra, number 1 for runway 14.
Time Sierra Sierra, hold for release.
Holding 39 Sierra Sierra.
So in case your viewers get used to 39 Sierra Sierra, why don't you tell them what's upcoming?
So in the coming week, the FAA is going to approve the change of my tail number. We're going to leave that open for suspense, and everybody's going to wonder what it is. So a new tail number is coming. We're waiting for the approval. Once it comes, we're going to rip off the sticker that says 39 Sierra Sierra. We'll change the necessary avionics, get a new airworthy certificate.
Time Sierra Sierra, you are released for departure at this time. Clearance void if not off in 2 minutes. If not off in 2 minutes, advise McGuire ATC of intentions within 7 minutes. And the McGuire Altimeter 29er 77.
29er 77, clear for departure. If not off in 2 minutes, we'll advise 39er Sierra Sierra. Monmouth traffic, 39er Sierra Sierra, taking runway 14, Monmouth.
All right, we've got lights and heats. We have our trim set 3 times.
Have you told the viewers where we're headed?
I gave a brief overview, but let me pay attention to this takeoff.
Sure.
And then we'll get it going.
Sterility.
All right, set to takeoff. Symmetrical engines. Airspeed's alive both sides. 70 knot cross check. We are in the green.
This is smooth. Wow. Oh.
Positive rate. Gears going up.
Man, this is a rocket.
Flaps are going up. Yaw damper. Flight level change. And we are going to go direct Dixie. Nav.
You want me to call in?
I got it.
McGuire citation, 39er Sierra Sierra, 1.1, climbing 2000, direct Dixie.
See, at this point, if we don't pull back,
You go through it.
we're
yeah.
going to keep climbing, and
McGuire citation, 39er Sierra Sierra, 2000, direct Dixie.
Number 3900, where approach ident.
Ident 3900.
Number 900, ready contact 4 miles south of Belmar Airport. You can proceed direct NAG. Climb and maintain 6,000, sir.
Position matches up, direct nags up to 6,000, 3900. And we'll go flight level change, VNAV, direct nags, and now we can start climbing up. There's the throttle you want to feel, isn't it?
Oh boy. Pressing my back into the back of the chair. Love that.
It moves. This plane wants to go. Look at that. I'm going to overspeed right now. I got to pitch up to catch that up where it needs to be.
All right, so these are the few clouds that were advertised at 6,000.
Yeah, I think we can handle that. What do you think?
I think so. I think you can handle anything.
It's a team effort here, Joe.
I make the jokes, you fly the plane.
Okay, I like it. Deal.
You know, there's a town called Deal somewhere in Jersey.
Is that right?
Yeah, D-E-A-L.
Wow.
And I hear a lot of deal makers live there. I guess that's how it got its name.
Maybe some of the viewers can advise us where it is, what they know about it.
I got a better one. How about a contest for your viewers?
Mm-hmm.
Whoever can guess closest to your new tail number, which you haven't disclosed, gets an autographed picture of you standing next to the plane.
I don't know that anybody's going to be excited by that, but we can offer it. So we're at 6,000, 240 knots. We are right now direct nags. We've got autopilot on.
Philadelphia approach on the 123.8. All the night.
23.8 for 39 Sierra Sierra. Center citation 39er Sierra Sierra level 6,000.
November 39er Sierra Sierra Philly approach. Philly altimeter is 29er 79er.
Thanks for that. 29er 79er.
November 39er Sierra Sierra turn left heading 270.
Left 270 39er Sierra Sierra.
November 9 Sierra Sierra turn another 5 degrees to the left. I'll fire for you here in about 7 miles.
All right, 5 to the left, heading 265 39 Sierra Sierra.
I didn't anticipate they would keep us this low this long, really.
You know what? Every time I come out here, that's what they do.
So would you have considered taking off VFR? Climbing to 7?
Not given today's weather. It was a little bit unclear.
Right.
I don't perfectly trust McGuire's weather. I probably would have checked Newark and Philly, taken a look at it.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it's just, it doesn't always prove to work out. Because sometimes you get up there, and then they're upset that you got up there. And you've got to fight your way back into their favor.
Right. So let's tell you viewers what we're talking about. When you're above 18,000 feet, you're in what's called Class A or Class Alpha airspace. You're required to be on an IFR flight plan, even if the weather is perfectly clear. Up to that 18,000, if the weather's clear enough, you can fly under VFR, visual flight rules. And when you're flying under those rules, you basically control what your altitude is and what your course is, as long as you stay out of certain airspace. But you're basically on your own. And there's a concern that when you take off on an IFR flight plan from the ground, they'll keep you low for too long because it might conflict with other IFR traffic from major airports. And a problem with flying low in a turbine aircraft.
546 Philly approach, welcome, and Philly it is India's turn, and would you like 27 right or 35 tonight?
It's very expensive in terms of burning fuel at low altitude.
546.
Basically, you want to get up as high as possible. There's a technique of taking off VFR, climbing up to 18 or close to 18,000, and then picking up your IFR clearance. It's like a worker.
Number 9er Sierra Sierra, climb and maintain 10,000.
10,000, 39 Sierra Sierra. So let's go up to 10,000.
Supposed to have clear weather the whole way?
The whole way will be clear. It's a bit windy. It's gusting up to roughly 18 at Dallas, but that's really not a problem. We'll be fine.
How about the headwinds?
We have about 100 knot headwinds. Right now, this is still calling for 3 hours en route, but I let's see how it changes as we get closer. But yeah, we're looking at roughly 100 knot headwinds up there. So I looked at playing at different altitudes. I looked at 370, 350, but as we go lower, we're burning a bit more, and we're really not gaining anything. So we end up kind of paying the price anyway. We're better off staying up, burning less fuel.
Okay, so we're leveling at 10,000.
Yep.
So what changes for you at 10,000?
So what's nice about 10,000 is we can go above 250 knots.
I see. So 10,000 and below, we're limited to a certain speed?
250.
And is that 250 over the ground or through the air?
Indicated airspeed.
Indicated.
I feel like I'm on a check ride. Am I on a check ride right now?
Aren't we doing this for the benefit of your viewers? I thought we're educating the viewers. No?
I don't know. You can ask them. Do the viewers want to learn from
About
the
aviation.
famous Joe all about aviation? I think instead of challenging the viewers, you should continue teaching.
Ah, okay. Well, I was challenging you. I was using you as the tool to educate.
Okay, I can accept that.
I know you know this stuff. I wasn't testing you. You're doing great. I trust you to sit here in the plane.
I've done it once or twice.
When you get your pilot's license, you're going to be terrific.
Right. Right. It's true. I hope I'm good enough. I hope I keep to your standard.
Well, I had a flight instructor who said a good landing is any landing where you can walk away from the airplane.
Right.
And a great landing is any landing where you can walk away from the airplane and the plane will fly again. So by those standards, most of my landings have been great.
All right. So we...
Nice here. Sierra, proceed direct Modena.
XE, I think.
Direct Modena, 3900. Center citation 39 Sierra Sierra, 215, climbing 230.
3900, Sierra, climb to maintain level 450.
Up to 450, 3900. So we're at 360, we're climbing 450. We're on our way to Dallas. Right now it says time en route is 3 hours. I think once we get to altitude and level off, we'll get a more accurate depiction of the time of arrival. But we're doing good. It's a comfortable flight. The stars are coming out.
Good company.
Good company. We're going to get back with everybody on the way back down. Thanks for following along, and we'll be back on the arrival. Say goodbye.
Bye.
Approach, citation 39 Sierra Sierra. Got information, Delta, looking for 31 right, currently at 11.4, descending via.
Citation 39 Sierra Sierra, regional approach, good evening. Plan on the visual approach from like 31 right at Dallas.
All right, we'll expect the 31 right visual, 39 Sierra Sierra, thank you.
Delta 303, descend and maintain 8,000.
So we are currently 11.3, descending via, down to 9,000. Going to Dallas Love Field, we've got the weather.
Jazz 813, turn right, heading 260.
Heading 260, Jazz 813.
Doing a visual approach to 31 right.
That's right. That'll be a tough one in this visibility, this low visibility. It's really beautiful out, isn't it?
It is. A very smooth flight.
I always say I love to fly at night, and this is why. And
so when you get to the end of the arrival, you're expecting them to give you like either vectors or another fix?
Yep, they're going to give us vectors from there.
I guess it's a subtle point. It's a visual approach, but it's still an IFR approach. If you haven't canceled IFR, you have to go miss. You're allowed to go up into the clouds.
Maintain 6,000.
Whereas sometimes people on a visual, they'll cancel, and then they're VFR at that point. You can't go into the clouds without another clearance.
Right.
Station 39 Sierra Sierra, fly heading 220, descend and maintain 4,000.
220 down to 4,000, 39 Sierra Sierra. Down to 4,000. So I have tower in COM 2, and I have ground in COM 2 standby.
Flagship 438 out of 9.8 for 5,000.
Flagship 438 approach.
And at this point,
on the visual approach to
we'll
31 right.
vectors to final.
So where's the airport? It's out there? That
No,
one?
it should be just...
Sorry, 7
Just about
Alpha,
1
departure
o'clock.
good evening, you're in a contact on 7,000.
So
We are 5,000 for 4,000. That's the
Sorry, 7 Alpha, heavy speed is
that's the
your
vectors.
Well, where's the airport?
The airport's right there, where it says runway 31 right.
It's like a sprawling area. We'll spread out.
Yep. All right, we are 4,000 feet. The mist is going to be 5,000.
We're basically 90 degrees to the runway.
Just about. Yeah, so he's just going to give us a...
He'll give you a cut and then another cut probably.
Well, it's visual, so he might just give us a right base and turn final, and that's it.
Oh, cool, right.
And now we finally have a tailwind.
Ah, look at that.
We were fighting 100 knots on the way here.
The whole time.
It was just about 100 on the nose the entire flight. It made this a 4-hour flight. The way back will be just over 2.5.
So are we better off with 100 knots in one direction and then 100 knots in the other direction, or 0 wind? Or is it basically the same?
I think you should do the calculation. Tell us what you come up with.
Okay, I came up with you better off with no wind.
I agree.
Okay, cool. Well, that's pretty. Straight ahead a little bit.
So what I like the most is when we have 100 knots.
Citation Niner, Sierra. Turn 15 degrees to the left for me. I'll have lower just shortly.
15 to the left, 390, Sierra.
There's the Hard Rock.
Flight
We're almost
438.
to beam it.
Descend to maintain 3,500.
Sorry, wrong video.
Have a 35 on it, Flight 438.
You had me. I'm looking all over. I'm like, where's the Hard Rock in Dallas?
Citation 39 Sierra. There's a VFR Cherokee, entry 12. Moving to 1 o'clock, about 2 miles northwestbound. They're staying off your right side. They're VFR at 2,500. Descend to maintain 3,000.
Looking for that traffic. Descend to maintain 3,000, 390, Sierra.
Citation 9 Sierra. That traffic behind you now. No factor. Descend to 2,400. And advise when you get love in sight, 3 o'clock, 8 miles.
I have it.
Down to 2,400 and looking for that airport 390.
There it is. I got it.
Okay.
Citation 9 Sierra. Turn right, heading at 280 to join the localizer.
Right 280 to join the localizer 390, Sierra. 280. All right, I've got the airport in sight 390, Sierra.
Qatari 7 Alpha Heavy, contact center 124.75.
It's over there, no?
No.
Oh.
It's right there.
Whoops.
And looks like I might overshoot that. That turn-in was just a bit too late, 390 Sierra.
9 Sierra, roger that, so you overshot a little bit there. You want me to vector you back out, or you do see the airport now?
I see the airport now. If I can make a left 360, I can put myself in position.
Okay, let's just resequence here. I've got a jet off your left that you'll get in conflict with on that one. So citation 9 Sierra, no problem at all. Maintain 2,400 and turn right, heading a 050.
Right 050, maintain 2,400. Thanks for that.
Thank you, sir. I'm sorry, that was a little tight in there.
Turning right 050, maintaining 2,400. I mean, we really could have kind of slammed that in. It just wasn't smart.
Yeah, for sure.
Section 438.
We get this beautiful tour of downtown Dallas.
Actually, maintain 3,000 for now. Return to the localizer just shortly.
Copy that. Down to 3,000, Section 438.
Nice view of the moon. We have the airport off our left wing.
I guess you do a right 270. Is that the plan?
Yep.
Section 438, turn left, heading at 360, and maintain 180 or less on the speed.
360 on the heading and 180 or less on the speed, Section 438.
Citation 39 Sierra, turn right, heading 090.
090, 390 Sierra.
Section 438, the airport is now at 10 o'clock and about 16 knots. Turn left, heading at 340 to join the localizer in.
340 to join, it's in sight, Section 438.
130.
I just confirm we're cleared for the visual. Is that correct for Flexion 438?
I'm sorry, yes, sir. Flexion 438, yes, sir. You are cleared for the visual approach to 31 right, you're number 1 for the runway.
Copy that. Cleared for visual 3 on right, Flexion 438.
Citation 9 Sierra, turn right, heading 120.
120, 390 Sierra.
Citation 9 Sierra, turn right, heading at 220.
220, 390 Sierra.
Citation 39 Sierra, turn right, heading at 280, intercept the 31 right, localizer.
280, intercept 31 right, localizer 390 Sierra. There we go.
Okay, much better.
That it is.
Citation 39 Sierra, downside field now at your 1 o'clock and 2 miles.
All right, airport in sight 390 Sierra.
Citation 39 Sierra, thank you, speed is at your discretion. I appreciate your help tonight. You are clear to visual approach, runway 31 right.
Clear visual 31 right, and thank you as well, 390 Sierra.
KBLM 7, turn right, heading 080 and maintain 8,000.
I'll do it shortly.
Okay.
We are...
Citation 39 Sierra Sierra, contact Dallas South Tower 123.7. We'll see.
123.7, 39 Sierra Sierra. Thanks for your help. See you in an hour. Tower citation 39 Sierra Sierra, 31 right.
Citation 39 Sierra Sierra, South Tower, good evening. Runway 31 right, clear land, wind 340 at 1 and 2,
Did he
gust
switch to the
18.
tail?
31 right, clear land, 39 Sierra Sierra. See, there's the glide slope coming in. That's what now you see it's not all red.
Okay.
So that's what we need. Glide slope captured. We are below 161. We'll throw in flaps full. So we've got 3 green, no red. Flaps are full. Selected and now indicated. All right, we're doing good. Airport's in front of us. We know we've got some wind shear. We're
438, turn right on Alpha 5. And then Alpha to company parking, monitor gun 0.75 on soft runway.
Okay, Alpha 5, Alpha to company parking and monitor ground 0.75, push to 438.
Yeah, that wind shear is there. It's throwing us around 20 knots up and down. All right, so we're going to select our mist altitude, 5,000. And it's up to 1,000, right turn 5,000. So we already know our mist. Again, 3 green, no red, flaps are full, selected and indicated, airport's in front of us.
500.
Knocked around a little bit, but still not too much. I'm carrying a little extra speed, I gotta shave off now. You watching that speed tape or no?
Yep.
It's crazy.
Minimums.
Okay. We are landing.
Very nice crosswinds.
Extend the ground flaps. We've got a nice wheelie going.
Wow. Right on the center line. Beautiful.
Yep, nice and smooth. That was a spirited landing, wasn't it?
It sure was, but you handled it very nicely.
39 Sierra Sierra, where you park?
Business Jet Center.
Turn right on Alpha 5, and then Alpha to Business Jet Center, monitor gun, and after runway.
Alpha 5, then to the Business Jet Center, and I'll monitor ground 39 Sierra Sierra. So here's Alpha 4. We're looking for Alpha 5. There it is. I'll be honest, it was difficult, but it was fun.
Which one, the landing?
The landing, yeah.
Yeah. You know, you turned you in late the first time.
That wasn't such a problem, though. We corrected that easily. All right, that's the Business Jet Center, so it's pretty easy to get there.
Yep.
Is it just straight in? I can't tell. Ground citation 39 Sierra Sierra.
You just said monitor. You didn't say call.
Alpha 5, Business Jet Center.
Citation 39 Sierra Sierra, love ground, roger. You can taxi Alpha into Business Jet. Have a good night.
Thanks, good night. See you in 20 minutes or so for a quick turn.
Sweet.
All right. Good job, sir.
Thank you.
Like pull up the engine and make the guy run.
All right. That's good.